All right, guys, today's Tip Tuesday is about storing extra parts for your specific rifle inside your grip. So for example, I will have maintenance parts inside here for this specific build and tools that I would need to tighten anything on the build itself. So I'm going to open it up and show you how it looks like. Everything tucked in. And there it is. Now I'm going to remove it and show you what I got. All right, so I removed everything and I'm going to break it down and show you guys what I got. All right, guys, so this is everything I have inside the grip of this rifle. So again, this could be whatever you wanted to make it, whatever you want to put inside. I just put basic stuff like a oil. All right, I have the front sight tool for the mag pull over here and also to tighten this part right here. I have spare bolt O-rings. So these are just O-rings inside, and I just wrapped it a little bit. You could see it there. These are just the O-rings for the bolt itself. I have 2 spare batteries. So the battery is just wrapped in electrical tape. The battery is for the optic itself. I have a spare firing pin. I have all these Allen tools and torque wrenches for every part on the rifle itself. So let's say the finger stop right here, I have for the light mount and whatnot. So every tool that I need to service the rifle in the field, if anything happens, I have it on the rifle itself. I also have a spare extractor with the pin and all the necessary parts. I also have a little pin that goes inside this little bag. So I'll show you how I put this together and how it fits neatly inside the grip. I also have spare rubber bands, the black rubber bands. I use this for a lot of things, and this also helps to keep everything nicely intact and not wiggly inside. All right, so the way I put it together is I'm using these rubber bands to actually hold all the Allen wrenches into place. And I start off obviously with the smallest one to make sure everything is aligned, and that helps to keep everything nicely tight and organized. As you can see, it follows just the shape of the actual oil little tube. All right. After that, I just get this big rubber band and just put everything inside. And again, guys, this is just the way I'm doing it. There's several other utilities that you could use the grip for, the storage part. So these parts just go in here just to avoid any water or moisture. That's why I also have that wrapped. You don't want it to touch anything metal. All right. So I start off with the firing pin. As you can see, the firing pin sits neatly inside. You can't really see much, so it's perfectly fit there. Then I'm going to start with this big part right here. Just make sure it fits flush. And again, there's no right or wrong way to do it. This is as long as it fits nicely and you could close it, you're good to go. So I'm just stuffing the things in here. Make sure everything is good and not bending anything, especially these O-rings. So just try to find a good spot for it. Don't force anything, and you'll see that it'll fit nicely. All right, last thing here. Okay, now the important part, guys, is the actual closing of it. You want to make sure that it closes completely. So I'm paying attention to this part right here. Make sure that it snaps in place and just force it that way with your finger. Now you make sure that it's nicely tight, it's not loose, and it's not going to come off. There you go. Hope that helps, guys. Take care.